What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Game Day Big Ralph, because it's a game day. My Seattle Seahawks are going to Dallas, and it's on tonight, Thursday Night Football. But first, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all. Commander fans, Dallas fans. Bro, 417 subscribers in 3 days. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the respect. And I'm just glad that you guys feeling what I enjoy doing on my own time. All right? Now, with that out the way, I'm trying to kick y'all asses tonight. I'm trying to win, bro. Like, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to win tonight. Now, does that mean we will win? No, it does not. Okay? Because I gotta keep it. I gotta be honest. I gotta be 100. If you had $1 million in front of me, $1 million, say, Ralph, I need to put this $1 million on the Seahawks or on the Cowboys. Who you pinning this money on? Y'all. This would be the last video y'all see because I'm pinning on the Dallas Cowboys, bro. I'm in Hawaii, homie, chilling, rich. All right, not rich because you need more than $1 million these days, but I'm chilling, bro. I'm pinning $1 million on the Dallas Cowboys, bro. All right. Now that doesn't mean I don't want my team to win, but if I had to bet money, I'm pinning on Dallas because Dallas is just, you guys have a great offense, you guys have a great defense, and my team is just struggling to find our identity, to find out who we are. So now, I usually watch this on my own time. This is the Seahawks Dallas Cowboys game preview. I like to watch this because it's non-biased. They just give you the stats. You know what I'm saying? And they let you know what your team's good at and what the other team's good at. And you kind of just put it together. And that helps me kind of generate a game plan in my head going into the game. Like, this is what my team needs to do. So I usually watch this on my own, but because I like y'all, I'm going to watch it with y'all, man. So let's check it out.
Seattle Seahawks hit the road for another TNF game looking for some answers. Finding them in Dallas, though, won't be easy.
Man, that's a big-ass bite, Dak. That's a big-ass bite of that turkey leg, boy.
Touchdown.
What a play.
My goodness, Turpin gets the deep ball this time.
There's going to be a lot of mismatch material in this preview. You have been forewarned. I am neither a Seattle hater or a Dallas lover, though.
Y'all heard him? He's not a hater or a lover. He just keeps it strictly to the stats. That's why I watched this.
But you have the Cowboys coming in on a 3-game win streak, having won 5 of their last 6.
Able to hit the pass out to the 40-yard line.
Dallas has won 5 of the last 6 games. Bro, y'all on fire, bro. And I think the loss was to the Niners. I think that's the one.
To Jake Ferguson. That's a dime.
Facing a Seattle squad that lost their last 2 defeats in 3 of their last 4 now.
I'm sorry, bro. So basically, long story short, we got a hot-ass team versus a cold-ass team, bro. We got fire versus ice. Captain Planet type shit, bro.
Sees a pick up on the sideline. It is ruled an interception.
Cowboys defense facing a Hawks offense coming in with seriously clipped wings. 16 or fewer points scored in their 3 most recent losses. Dallas not taking on a high-flying Geno Smith either. 0 touchdowns, a pick, a 70 rating last week.
Hold up. That shit said 17 points. What was it? Under 17 points, 3 of the last 4 games. Okay, and this is if I had $1 million, this is why I'm pitting on Dallas. Dallas can put up 17 points in a quarter. The last 4 games, 3 times, we couldn't put up more than 17 points in a game. That's why I'm like, the offense is an issue. The offense is a problem. That's where this is coming from. This is not this some genie type shit, bro. This is why I'm struggling. Because the reason why we ran with Geno was because the offense was hot. Last year the offense was hot. We were cooking. Our defense was trash. Our offense was cooking. This year, our defense is legit, but our offense is shit, bruh. And this is why I have a problem. And this is why I did that DK Metcalf video, because he out there laughing when damn near a cornerback has 5 touchdowns and he had my $72 million man has 3 touchdowns.
Flying Geno Smith either. 0 touchdowns, a pick, a 70 rating last week.
Little grab of the arm there by Ambry Thomas, not seen.
Tough call, but hey, that's how it is sometimes.
Geno only has 3 100-plus rating games this year, has 6 sub-90 rate games.
What we have to do is
figure out why you throwing 8 interceptions and only 12 touchdowns. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to figure out.
Continue to work hard, if not work harder. There is no excuse for it.
Smith's latest dud, and this is where Cowboys fans' ears should perk up, was marked by a lot of bagging. Not on anyone's mamas either. He got dumped behind the line of
Not on anyone's mamas? All right, he tried to drop. All right, bro.
scrimmage 6 times by San Francisco.
Here they come. Smith sacked. The pressure gets them.
Damn, bro. Geno has been sacked. Six sacks taken. And that was against the Niners. 12 QB hits. Okay.
Seattle also saw right tackle Jason Peters leave the game hurt, so good luck with the Micah Parsons-led Cowboys pass rush. They still sport the highest pressure rate in the league, 4 sack outing last week. Micah 1.5. Parsons now with 11.5.
Oh my God. Micah Parsons has 11.5 sacks.
Won in at least 5 of his last 6 games.
Oh, my goodness.
And QB hits, he's tied 3rd. All right, now this is where my mind goes. So basically, our offensive line is not up to par. Against the Niners, he was sacked 6 times. And now we're going to get up against Micah Parsons, he has 11.5 sacks. And he's 3rd in QB hits. So how do we fix this situation? How do we fix this problem? We cannot find ourselves in 3rd and long situations. We can't have that. We cannot have that. So what we need to do, that tells me, and when I'm watching the game, I'm gonna be like, okay, we need to run the ball. This is where we need to run the ball. This is who we are. We need to run. Pete Carroll loves to run the ball. And that's why I like Seattle, because at the end of the day, I'm like, I like to run the ball because you can control the game more if you run the ball. You know, it gives you a chance to beat high-flying teams if you can run the ball. We have to figure out some way to run the ball against Dallas. That's our chance.
That is tough. What a double whammy. That's Parsons. Parsons finally able to get to him.
Finding a way to keep Geno upright paramount to the Hawks having a chance. Smith has been sacked 4+ times in 3 games this season. He did not play well in any of those games.
Spin. Smith is dumped back at the...
All those situations were 3rd and long situations where he was dropping. Actually, I think it was like a shotgun situation. We got to stay out of that as much as possible.
20-yard line.
If Seattle's line can find a way to hold Dallas's rush at bay, they still have the Cowboys secondary to deal with. Still have the house call king to contend with.
There it is.
Hold up. And this is why if you gave me $1 million, I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm pinning on Dallas. I'm winning that. So not only do we have to figure out a way to somehow compete against Dallas's defensive line, but if we somehow figure that out, we figure that shit out. I don't know how, but we figure that out somehow. We come out in what is it? We come out in 12 personnel where there's 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Gives us more blockers. You know what I'm saying? So okay, we figure out how to at least, run the ball a little bit. Then we gotta worry about the secondary. And the pick 6 king. Bro, stop it.
This is history. If Bland can take it the distance, this will be the record. Bland for the 5th time has a pick 6. It's never happened in the history of the NFL.
That's 5 TDs for cornerback Deron Bland, NFL record.
5.
And you saw excited Quinn.
Damn, he has a 77.7 rate. I guess that's a passer rating against him. He's 5th in the league, and he has 12 interceptions, tied 4th in the league. Wait, No, that's Dallas's pass defense. I'm sorry. But guess what? Bland has 5 of those 12 interceptions. Okay? So that is basically Bland. You feel me? Wow, that's tough. This is a tall task.
Was the defensive coordinator.
We have to run the ball on
sixes
offense.
Oh my gosh.
in one season.
We have to.
We know Deion Sanders.
Whatever it is you put your mind to, you can do it.
Stephon Gilmore on the other side, so they are plenty equipped to take on DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Nice one-hander for the Rook last week.
Twisting, what a catch! Jackson!
Damn, that was a nice play, but he's right. You got Bland on one end, then you got Stephon Gilmore on the other end. So if we come out in 12 personnel, they're locked up. But I'd rather take that. But the problem is, and I think this is the problem with Jackson, what's going on with my offense.
Smith and Jigba with a 5-star grab.
Oh my goodness! Did
What a
you
catch.
see this catch?
Smith and Jigba 41 yards week 12, 40 plus now in 6 of his last 7 games.
Right. Well, so that's nice. Right? I love that. But this is where I feel like the issue is with my offense. We're trying to come out in, what is it? Is it 21? Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's 11 personnel. And that's when you have running back, 1 tight end, and 3 receivers. I feel like that's what's hurting us. That's what's taking us away from the run game. Jackson Smith and Jigba he's nice. He's amazing. But with him out there, we're losing that extra blocker, which is not allowing us to run. And we expect our O-line to hold up, and it's not. And it's pinning Geno Smith in these third and long situations. And that's where, hey, I'm not the head coach. That's where we got to figure it out. That's where we got to figure it out. If we come on 11 personnel against the Dallas Cowboys, try to sling that thing like them, we don't have an answer for Micah Parsons. And then on top of that, the Dallas Cowboys have a secondary where it's just like they're eating people up. They're allowing a 77.7 passer rating. That's why this is a tall task. It's not going to be easy.
Screen.
It's not going to be
Smith
easy.
and Jigba looking for the lead. Touchdown.
It's not going to be
His
easy.
high is 63 yards, so he hasn't blown up yet. No one blew up in their loss to San Francisco. Lockett 30 yards. DK did not have his way at all. Could not get away from Charvarius Ward. Held to 30.
That ball. That was on you, Gino. That should have been. He has to go get the ball. He already trying to turn around and catch the damn ball.
2 yards on 3 catches. Targeted 9 times.
9
Shot
targets.
downfield for DK Metcalf.
That's the damn. Okay, hold up. Hold up.
Targeted 9 times.
I didn't think this was
Take a
gonna be a
shot
breakdown.
downfield for DK.
Stop it right here. Stop it right here. So this ball is supposed to be out here. DK is supposed to chase that shit down. He ain't supposed to look back and be like, nah, he's supposed to be like this, not like this. There's a whole difference. If you gotta be like this to catch the ball, then your defender has a chance. If you like this, that shit coming over your head. That's what you want on a deep ball. And a lot of y'all were saying in my DK Metcalf video I just recently dropped, y'all were like, yeah, DK's production went down because Russ was throwing him the ball. And I didn't even pick that up. You guys are so right. Russell Wilson had the best deep ball, bruh, I've seen. Every ball was out here, bro. Like it was just Lockett all day, but he would be like this. His head was never turned back. He was always just like looking up because he knew that shit was gonna fall in his damn in the bread basket. You feel me? Shout out to y'all for pointing that out.
Metcalf broke it up by Charvarius Ward.
Cowboys DBs play versus wide receivers this season, holding wideouts to a 68.9 rate, 7 TDs, 9 interceptions.
DeVito going deep. He's got a man high. It is open, but then the...
So pass defense for the damn Dallas Cowboys is holding wide receivers to a 68.9 rate, bruh. That's first in the league. What that means, you don't pass it against the Dallas Cowboys. That's what that means, bro. 68.9% rate, bro.
Scene closes and it's intercepted. Guess who? Deron Bland again.
Seattle's defense has more to worry about than just wide receivers when Dallas lets it fly, but the two biggest threats are wideouts. CD Lamb, TD last week.
Going to the end zone. Touchdown. CD Lamb.
Brandon Cooks led the team versus Washington with 72 yards, also found the paint.
Going for the big ball.
So I'm going to say this real quick. Brandon Cooks is not getting enough love. I feel like Dak has found a way to involve him, or Mike McCarthy has found a way to involve him in this offense, because when he's having these 70-plus games, you're not stopping Dallas.
Wide open. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks.
But the key to Dallas's most recent offensive explosion, diversity. 10 different guys caught passes from Dak. Prescott throwing 4 touchdowns.
10 different guys have caught passes from 10 different guys. That tells me one thing. That Prescott is him right now. If you have 10 different people catching the football,
331 yards, a rating over 140.
Dowdle gets the screen pass.
10 different
End zone for a Dallas touchdown.
10 different guys are catching the bruh. That is confidence in the off. That's the playbook like that back of your hand, bruh. You know where people are supposed to be, and they are there. 10 different.
Touchdown.
Seattle facing maybe the hottest QB in the game right now. 17 TD passes, 2 picks over his last 5 games.
We know what we want to do. You know what I mean? We know how we want to attack. We know how we want to go at these different teams.
If the Hawks want to slow him down, they have to be able to heat him up. Prescott barely faced any pressure versus Washington, has one of the lowest pressure rates faced in 2023.
Credit to the offensive line.
Okay, I don't agree with that. And this is where, this is just me. This is just me being who I am as a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I listen to things, but I still have my opinion on stuff.
Want to slow him down.
Like, if you want to slow down Dak Prescott, you make the Dallas Cowboys run the ball. That's the only way to slow him down. Like, I don't want my Hawks.
We know how we want to go at these different teams.
I don't want my Hawks coming out with 4 on the line. I want them coming out with 3 on the line. Give me a 3-4 look. Okay, where we have more corners and linebackers, and hopefully that makes the Dallas Cowboys run. I truly believe this. If there's any chance of us trying to stop the Dallas Cowboys, from what I'm hearing, from what I've seen, we need the Dallas Cowboys to run the football. I would rather have Tony Pollard beat me than Dak Prescott. It has been shown Dak Prescott cannot be stopped right now. He can't. He cannot be stopped. And this is where ego comes in. This is where, you know what? Oh, I can stop him. Okay, I don't want that. We don't need ego right now. We've lost too many games. We can't lose any more games. We need to set the ego aside and be like, you know what? Dak Prescott is humming. Yeah, here we go. That shit's working. That shit's working. So you know what? Let Tony Pollard go off. Let me have that instead. Because I don't see my team stopping Dak Prescott. If 10 different people are catching, he is humming. He is on it.
Hawks want to slow him down, they have to be able to heat him up. Prescott barely faced any pressure versus Washington.
So what?
Has
Bring
one of the
pressure's
lowest
going to
pressure
do what?
rates faced in 2023.
Allow his receivers to be even open
line.
even more?
I think that's where it starts. Giving me time to take shots down the field.
Seattle did
Exactly. Bring pressure against that offensive line that's holding up? No.
not bother Brock Purdy much, only 1 sack,
like
but they
that.
do have one of the higher sack totals for the season, and they
I
did
don't
not
agree.
play San Francisco's aerial attack poorly. They held Purdy to 209 yards, sub-90 rate, and pick-sixed him.
Like I said, my defense is okay this year.
It's a big play. It's a Jordan Brooks touchdown.
If there's any Niner fans watching this, shout out to y'all, because I didn't realize that the pass was deflected. I thought Brock threw it too high, but it was actually deflected by one of my D-lines.
Seahawks secondary has held quarterbacks under 7 yards per attempt this season. That's good. Under a 90 rating. That's also good. They have been a strength most games.
Runs backwards, flips around.
My
sticks
corners
his
are
hand
legit.
out. That young man has played some remarkable
I like my
football.
defense.
What the Hawks did not do well last week was play run defense. CMC 114 yards against him, 6 yards
So
per
that's-
carry, 2 touchdowns.
McCaffrey comes left, that door's closed, but he finds a way through.
Okay, let me see this stat. So this is where the chess match, or this is where chess match happens. So obviously, I feel like my chance to beat the Dallas Cowboys is to have them run the ball more, allow them to run the ball, but obviously try to stop them. But that's the problem. We can't stop the run. Okay, Chris McCaffrey had 6 yards per carry, 114 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's where the game plan is an issue, because we want Dak to not pass it. So we want to influence him to run the ball. But in doing that, we can't stop the run. And then we can't score more than 17 points. And then
Per carry,
you
2
feel me?
touchdowns.
You feel what's going through my head right now? How I'm looking at
Finds a way
this?
through, and McCaffrey twirls to the end zone for the touchdown.
Dallas isn't a run-first team like San Francisco, but they have Tony Pollard coming in off a 79-yard, 6.1 yard per carry touchdown outing, has 50-plus yards in 5 straight games.
They go Pollard.
And he's got that
dashing,
O-line.
driving. He's in for the touchdown. Tony Pollard.
Dallas now 8-1 versus sub-500 teams, 0-2 versus teams above 500, which Seattle still is. So they got that in their corner.
We got that in our corner. We above a 500 team. Okay. Wow. Wow. Is that Stephen A. Smith?
What it's all about. And you got a damn good team. You did your job.
Yo, Stephen A. Smith out there giving the Dallas Cowboys love.
Cowboys have not trailed at home once this season. Will Seattle be the first to do it? 2 of the biggest fan bases in the game. Take to the comments section already.
All right,
Panel
let's
of
see.
10. More stars again, I assume.
Let's see what the panel. Oh lordy, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised what the panel thinks. I'm not surprised. It's all Dallas. It's all Dallas. Everyone thinks Dallas is going to win the game. And like I said, you give me $1 million and say, hey, pick this on the team. I'm putting that money on Dallas, and that's just what I'm gonna do. You know, it's a tall task. There's a lot of things that have to go our way in order for us to win this game. And hopefully my team can do it. Hopefully my team can do it. Hopefully they can figure out a way to run the ball and to not allow Dak to have an explosive game, if that is possible. All right, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like I said, I like doing this. I usually do this, but I don't record myself doing this. I kind of just like doing it on my own time. And then from there on, I watched the game. Oh, so when would the reaction drop? So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm watching the game. This is for me. All right, I have to watch my Seahawks from the start to the end. I'm watching all 4 quarters. After that, depending on what happens, no matter what happens, I'm gonna drop probably the reaction that you guys will see to the game highlights tomorrow. All right, and then we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you in my video tomorrow when we win. I mean, I still got love for my team. I hope we pull this one off. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out. Good luck tonight. Deuces.